What's up, everyone? It's Phoenix here. So, I just did the reaction for YouTube Rewind, and it was bad. You can check it out right there. Right there. Whatever. In the corner. Up there, where the card is. You can check that out. Check my reaction out. But let me just say it's a really bad rewind. But the reason why I'm doing this is because there was a clutch moment in the rewind that actually I don't think, and many speculate, wasn't supposed to be in there. And that is, where is it? It's earlier. Yes, over here. I think it was like over here.
Agora vamos fazer o remix, vai!
Right here.
Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
Right here. Alright. Jaiden, bless her, comes in clutch right here.
Cause I want you, and I need you. And I'm down for you always, baby. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave.
Right here. Yeah. Hang on. Let me. Sneaky Jaiden. I actually didn't. I mean, I noticed it, but I didn't process it at first. But Jaiden, bless her, honestly saved YouTube Rewind. This is honestly the only part of the video, that is actually good. You know why? Because Jaiden is a thug. Now, in this moment, obviously, was not supposed to be in YouTube Rewind, because YouTube is, I mean, it's pretty clear that YouTube hates PewDiePie. They don't like that he's the #1, his most subscribed channel. They don't like that. They would want T-Series to win. But, you know, because of the whole demonetization stuff and all of that, they don't like PewDiePie. But we can't ignore that he is, like, the biggest thing that happened in 2018. With the whole T-Series versus PewDiePie battle. This should have been in the rewind. But we all know, YouTube being YouTube, they don't do that. They want to take that away to cater towards advertisers. But Jaiden comes in. You know, animation is a lot more subtle than the real thing. So she has this moment right here in the rewind where she is so clearly referencing PewDiePie. But the beauty of it all is that I don't think that YouTube realized what this was. However, it's interesting that the people of YouTube know so much about PewDiePie, but they don't know this reference, which is why it was able to get in to YouTube Rewind. Now, I think what happened, I actually think that the editors who put this all together, I think they did know. I think the editors did know, and were the editors aren't necessarily, because the people who make the decision are the YouTube executives, like Susan and other people. But the editors aren't necessarily on YouTube's side. You know, the people who put this whole thing together. Now, I have no idea who edits this thing. But I would be really surprised if the person who edited this didn't know this reference. Like, they must have known, right? Like, why else would this be a thing? Why else would have this been included, knowing full well that this references a creator that wasn't supposed to be in Rewind, but is because of Jaiden. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Because it's been in so many thumbnails, the whole thing has been all over the internet, that it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't get this reference. Because everybody else gets it, right? And the whole thing has blown up because of Jaiden. Now, I didn't dislike this video because it's really bad. It's really bad. I mean, literally, the animators are the only good parts of this thing, especially this moment right here. This moment right here is the only good thing about Rewind. The only good thing. Even the TikTok reference that they made was really bad. It was like, it was the worst meme ever. Like, they could have easily included Tracer. I'm already Tracer. But they didn't. They didn't do any of that. There's no KSI versus Logan fight. There was no Tanacon reference. There was no any of that. But this was not supposed to be in Rewind. There's no way this was supposed to be in Rewind. That's what makes it so good. Now, I hope that YouTube doesn't punish Jaiden for this. Because that would really suck. Because this is honestly the only good part about it. Now, I'm actually wondering if maybe, here's the theory, right? You can't watch this clip and not understand that that's referencing PewDiePie, right? So the people, the editors, must have known that, like, that references PewDiePie. Like, unless they were living underneath a rock. So what I think happened, what is happening here, is people at YouTube do want PewDiePie to be in Rewind, but the people in charge of it all don't, because they want to cater towards advertisers. And so what happened is that Jaiden submits this this clip to be used, and the editors probably thought, okay, this is actually a really good way to incorporate PewDiePie without having PewDiePie in there. And advertisers would like it because they don't necessarily know that this references PewDiePie. They don't necessarily know that it references that particular thing, and wouldn't have a problem with advertisements being displayed on this. Because PewDiePie's not in there, but he is at the same time. But here's the thing: even if the editors did know about this and did it, included it because of it, it still doesn't excuse the other parts of this entire thing, right? Everything else about it is still really bad, really bad. And this might be the best part, and it might have been intentional, and it was definitely intentional for Jaiden, but it might have been intentional to include this from the editor's side. However, it doesn't really make up for it, right? This is the golden moment. This right here is the golden moment of YouTube Rewind. Like, honestly, if there is going to be a YouTube Rewind highlight reel, it's going to be really short because it's only going to be this one. It's only going to be this clip. I mean, really.
Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside.
It's so subtle. It is so subtle. But it is so good at the same time. And actually, if you look in the right-hand corner, there is a trophy. And it looks like... Oh, man. Hang on. It looks like that's also supposed to be something. I mean, just look at this, okay? Is this gonna actually zoom in? Oh, God. Oh, wait, there we go. Look at this. Wait. It says, I think this is tied. Yeah, and there's like a little like Brofish trophy. I think this right here, right? This thing right here. I think that's actually supposed to reference the T-Series battle. Because look at this. Right? There's a Brofist here. There's clearly a Brofist. Oh, and look, there's also Super Smash Ultimate right in the envelope. You can see a little symbol. I think that's supposed to be Super Smash Ultimate. But this right here, oh no, that is not PewDiePie. That is the boxing match. Oh my gosh, Jaiden is even more awesome. Okay, so this is not a PewDiePie reference. This is a KSI versus Logan Paul reference, which I also think wasn't supposed to be in there. But like, that makes sense. It's a boxing glove, and it's tied, referencing the draw between KSI versus Logan Paul. Oh my gosh, she's the best. Like, I wonder if people realize this. I wonder if people notice this. But also right here, this is a sub 2P, which stands for subscribe to PewDiePie. Because that's a submarine, and that's a 2, and it's a P. Sub to PewDiePie. Oh my gosh, this is honestly the best. This is the only good part. Look at this. I mean, just look at this. I wonder what else she referenced. I think that's Smash. But what is this? I don't know if this is supposed to be something. And it's hard to tell when the pixelation is so bad. But yeah, like the major ones is this one right here, the trophy in the corner, which I think honestly, this here is supposed to reference everything that's not in this series in the rewind that should have been, like the boxing reference, the PewDiePie reference, huge PewDiePie reference. Those are the two things that this severely lacked, but was so well hidden that nobody on YouTube noticed You think people notice this? Like, it's an animation frame. No one cares about it. Like, no one notices it, but it's such a good reference. It's so well hidden that most people wouldn't notice it. But it's so great that honestly, this right here sums up what YouTube Rewind should be. Like, this right here is the only saving grace the YouTube Rewind has this year. It really does. It really is. Like, Jaiden is amazing. Oh my gosh. This is the best moment. I'm not really competing, but this is honestly the best moment right here. She's so thug about it too. It's so great. Oh wait, let me put this back. But yeah, so that was the best moment of YouTube Rewind. Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again, just one more time. Oh God, that means we're gonna watch that one more time as well. But there's a
Riding, so you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always.
Please stop. Jaiden, you're so great. Wait, I wonder.
Are you ready?
Jaiden is the best. Jaiden honestly saved this whole thing. Just by those references. And honestly, that's the only part that you have to watch, because that's the only good part about the whole thing. The stuff that wasn't supposed to be in there was honestly the best part. Anyways, that's it. If you guys like this, leave a like on this video. Subscribe. Did you also notice those Easter eggs? The best Jaiden moments ever. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Anyways, peace out guys. It's been a blast.